Hi, this is Kenyon from Little Giant Ladder Systems. Today we're going to demo the OverHaul. Now the OverHaul is designed specifically for the firefighting industry, and you'll find that there are benefits and features on this ladder that no other Little Giant ladder has because it's designed specifically for your firefighting industry. It's also NFPA certified, has heat sets indicators on it, and with this glow zone technology, it will soak up the energy from the sun and be released when you're in smoky or those dark situations where you and your crew need to find the ladder quickly and safely. Like a lot of our other multi-purpose ladders, there are really only two parts of the ladder that you'll need to remember to operate. The hinge creates the shape of the ladder. By gripping this with a palm of our hand, we unlock the hinge. That's how we bring it to its stored position. We can bring it to its A-frame position, squeezing that hinge in again will make it into an extension ladder. To reverse the process, we'll do the same. Bring this down. Always make sure that these locks are completely locked into place. To make the ladder taller, we come to the rock lock. Even if you're using gloved hands, these are simple and easy to use. We'll squeeze in the bottom of the rock lock to unlock it, lean the ladder to the side, and then to relock the rock lock, we'll squeeze in the top. Always make sure that those are completely seated. You have one on the right, and again one on the left. To do the same thing on the other side, squeeze in the rock lock underneath, and then raise this up to bring it to the height that you desire. You'll notice that a couple of things that make the OverHaul unique, especially for the firefighting industry, the outriggers on the outside, you have one on the right and one on the left. They're designed to be parallel for storage or a slim profile, but we'll always recommend that when you use the ladder, either as a step ladder or open as an extension ladder, these need to be open to at least their smallest setting. We have one on the right and one on the left. The way that we achieve that is simply grab this orange tab with the tip of your fingers, and by pulling that up, now you can set that outrigger at different settings to either offset the unlevel ground or to give you even more side tip stability. Remember to always make sure that you are at least at that minimum setting before you climb the ladder. You'll also notice down here at the bottom what we call sure set feet. With the tip of my boots, I can rotate this around, and now that spike foot is engaged. Whether you're on soft ground, grass, or even wet carpet, we know that you're in a lot of tricky situations, so we've designed this sure set foot to be as safe as possible. Again, you have one on the left, one on the right. Just rotate that up, and now those are locked into place. To reverse the process and unlock those sure set feet, just step right here and push those down, and those will be free and ready to move to the next job. When you use the ladder as an A-frame, we can also offset these legs. So by unlocking these rock locks, we can make the ladder different sizes, or if we make one side shorter, now we can use the OverHaul on unlevel surfaces, whether it's unlevel ground, a porch, or staircases. So hand over hand, you can make the ladder the size or the type of ladder that you might need. When you're using the OverHaul as a 90-degree ladder, I'll show you how that works. By unlocking the rock locks on this side and bringing that down just one rung, relocking the rock locks creates a 90-degree ladder. So we can climb up this opposite side, and we're right up next to the work that needs to be done, especially if that work requires some pressure, especially for extrication tools or those operations that require that kind of pressure. This is a great way for you to use your OverHaul ladder. You'll also notice the heat sets indicators where they should be on the ladder. We have some up here towards the top, and of course we have more towards the bottom, and that helps the OverHaul become NFPA certified. When you bring the ladder down into its storage position, we're going to open the ladder up as an extension ladder. By locking the rock blocks into place, I want to point out these roof rafter hooks. You could either do this with your hands or your feet, but especially when you have your boots on, you can lift these up and rotate them 90 degrees, but always make sure that those rafter hooks are locked into place and fully seated. And now we can open it up as an extension ladder. For those of you that have taken the time to practice, we know that you're trained professionals. Unlock the hinge at the top, rotate the top of the ladder until the hinge locks into place. And now we can extend the top half for rapid deployment. Walk this backwards until you find the desired height. Lock those rock locks back into place. This is the point that will lean the ladder against the wall or the working surface that we're using it. And then, by unlocking the rock lock here, now we can raise this up one rung at a time. Use your left hand or your dominant hand as the hook, but now we can do that one rung at a time to achieve the height that you need for the job. Set those roof rafter hooks over the rafters that you need to, and use these legs nice and wide to give you that side tip stability and those spike feet when necessary. To bring it down, we'll reverse the process, again using my left hand as the hook. Lock those rock locks into place and bring this back down until I can unlock the top half and slide it back down to its lowest setting. By unlocking the hinge, I can bring the OverHaul to its stored position, and of course bringing these back to where they should be. To close the ladder up, we'll bring these outriggers into their stored position, and of course unlocking the hinge will bring it flat so it can go back on the apparatus. And a few quick reminders: always choose the right ladder for the job, set it up correctly, maintain 3 points of contact when you're climbing up or down any ladder. This is the OverHaul by Little Giant Ladder Systems.